Good morning. So, afternoon, evening, time to do some workout. Excuse me. All right. So here we are. We're gonna do some chair exercises. Sit at the edge of your chair. All right. Now sit up really straight. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Two more. Exhale. And one more. And exhale. All right, little circles going one way, both arms to the side. Whoo. Other way. I did 2 fine tuning classes yesterday because my students were there and they were all excited, and I thought, I'm just gonna do class with them. So I'm like, wait, I already lifted weights yesterday. Sometimes I forget that you're not supposed to overtrain. So anyway, so I only have 3 pounds today, nothing heavier. If that's all you can lift, that's good. If you have progressed to 5 pounds, that's awesome. All right, arms front. Extend the shoulders a little bit. Back, front and back, front and back, and front and back. Arms up and down. Are you playing your favorite music? I think exercise classes can be more fun if you play your favorite music. I remember going to some classes at the gym and I did not like the music they played. But you know, it was a mixture, so sometimes they have good songs, sometimes they had some songs. So you just kind of adjust. Alright, so here, lifting one heel and then the other. And at the same time, we're going to move the wrists. Exercises for your feet, exercises for your hands. Now, open the fingers and thumbs while you're doing this. Alright, extend to the front. Same exercises, different angle. Alright, both feet together. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Remember, anything that is movement is good for your body, is good for your mind, is good for your soul. It's just good to move and have fun with it. Alright, so here we are. Alright, we're gonna switch it a little bit. We're gonna lift the toes this time, and we're going to just splash and splash and splash and splash. Do it strong. Splash and splash and splash. To the front and splash and splash. So your movement with your arms and your toes. Alright, and this muscle got tired because that's the muscle you were working with these little feet flexions that you were doing. This is dorsiflexion and this is flexion. Alright, so let's do shoulders up, shoulders down and back, head to one side, head to the other side. Did you feel that one? Let's do it again. And other way. It's amazing how tired and stiff the neck can get. So we need to do some tender care for our neck. Pay attention to our neck. As you're doing this, you notice it feels easier. I want you to get easy, so don't do it fast. Alright, center. Ear to your shoulder. It's a different movement of your neck. If you feel like grinding, we want to eventually be able to get rid of that. And you get rid of that by moving. All right, I bet you're feeling tired from sitting like this and sitting really straight. It's okay. Let's push the buttocks back. All right, if you have support on your back, make sure that you're touching the back of your chair. We're going to lift the arms and touch down. Lift the arms and touch down. A few more of these and touch down. And up. Remember to breathe, very important. Do not hold your breath. To maybe find some rhythm with your movement and your breathing. And open. Scapula moves up and down like this. So let's just do some shoulders with no weights right here. Chin away from your chest, big distance there. Just feels good. All right, so your upper body should be pretty nice and warm. Let's march. Just march. Pretend you're walking, but lifting the knees. All right. All right. Extend one leg, extend the other one. One leg, the other one. One leg, the other one. One leg, the other one. Watch. Leg, point, flex, and down. Up, 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 point, flex, and down. And up, point, flex, and down. Awesome. Your hip flexors are probably a little tired. So let's sit on a chair with this leg down. And then we're just going to release the tension on the hip. And while you do this, the medius muscle here is gonna work a little bit, but not much. It's more if you're standing. So we will do a few exercises for your legs. Standing, grabbing the chair, don't be afraid, you can do it. It's not gonna be strenuous or difficult. It's just movement for your legs. All right, let's go ahead and switch side. So one leg to the side and the other one will just close and open right there. Close and open. Breathe. This feels super good. In Pilates we do something similar, but because we're laying down, it's more gravity, and then we squeeze the legs together. So let's do some squeezes of the legs together. Squeeze together and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Strong inner thigh muscles. 5 of them. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then let go. All right. Grab your little weights or big weights carefully. And then we're right here. We're sitting all the way to the back of the chair. Our back has support if you need it. Now you can lean forward just a little bit. All right, we're gonna start with some biceps today. So just biceps up and down. There we go. These are hammers. And it's okay. It's just a little tiny different angle on the bicep. Because of repetition and a concentric curl and squeeze in the bicep, you're gonna feel them get tired. It's okay. All right, before you get too tired, turn them open like this and then do some curls. The other ones are hammers, these ones are curls. You probably know that already. Feels so good to work your biceps. All right. Nice job. All arm up, and then we're just gonna extend the arm and bring it down. This is for your tricep. Try to keep your chest up, your chin away from your chest. Just working the arm. The tricep is this muscle right here. So that's the one you are going to feel right there. Alright. How is it going? It is a small muscle. It fatigues quickly. So just a few reps would have you feeling it. If you have bigger weights, of course you're gonna feel it sooner. Unless you're really fit, then you can do as many reps as we're doing. We usually do 20 with really heavy weights, so, well, not really heavy. I mean, if you're gonna do really heavy, like 35 pounds or 50 pounds, you probably can do only one or 3 reps. Okay, so here we are, chest up, arm up, and extend and bend. Just right there, some triceps, kickbacks, just a few until you feel it. But because you're doing it with me, you're gonna feel it and then you're gonna go, oh, and you're gonna keep going. Unless you're done, if it's just a lot of discomfort, you can keep going. If it's pain, never work through pain. If it's just discomfort and tiredness, yeah, push yourself a little bit more. Put in your comments, do you like me talking a lot, or would you like me to just shut up and, and show you the exercise? Then we can be quiet, ladies. Can you hear the birds outside? Alright, good job. So biceps, triceps, we're gonna lean down a little bit, and then we're just gonna push in front and open. Remember not to open too far back, just right there in a 90-degree angle. As if you had the wall behind you and it will stop you. But we wanna contract the muscles in the front. You can do this on your counter, at your kitchen, or on the wall. I've seen some people that are gonna be doing Pilates on the wall. Good. It's all good. I did try playing Pilates, which is Pilates standing. It's hard. Alright. This is not biceps, but because we're flexing the elbow, it is feeling a little bit on the bicep area. But this was mostly for the chest muscles. Alright, the opposing muscle to the chest muscles is the middle back. So we're gonna do rows. Squeezing the wings in the back. The scapula squeezes. And there you have your upper body workout. 2 large muscles and 2 small muscles. More squeeze. Again, you're still doing the flexion, but the purpose is the back, and it's not against the gravity, so the biceps don't feel like they're getting a big workout like they were doing here. So put the focus on those shoulder blades, because that's the muscles you want to contract like this. A few more. Can you do a few more? Exhale on the hard part of the exercise. Always figure out which is the hard part of this exercise and exhale there. I say exhale, not inhale, because obviously you need to inhale before you can exhale. Alright, so that's that for those weights. Alright, so we did some extensions. We're going to do some, try to stand up and sit. So just right here and sit back. And up and sit back. And up and sit back. And up and sit back. Can you hold it? And hold it. And hold it. Last one. Let's do some that are full range of motion. If you're going slower than I am, that's okay. Full range of motion. The good thing is you have the chair, you know? So use it. Slowly, so you work those legs. And up. And sit slowly. And up. And sit slowly. Alright, good job. Alright. Just a little stretches. Massage the fascia on your legs. Massage the fascia on your calves. Nice little massage. Feels good. Massage your arms. Other side. It's humid and sweaty here. Alright, oh, Tarzan. There was a salsa that we used to do. Da 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 da. Anyway, look, that salsa is cool music. Tarzan. Tarzan Boy, I think it's called. Alright, little stretch. Open the feet, open the knees. Drop your head. And breathe and come up. Open the knees. A little stretch. Can you do this one? If you need support, you can always use something to support yourself. Invention of exercises. My dad told me one day, I invented this exercise. And I say, you're doing leg extensions, which is doing your quads. Yeah, that grand. It's already been invented. But if you've never done it and you're doing it now and you think you invented, good for you. The guy was 81 years old when he was doing that. So yeah, all right, so standing on the side of your chair, just a few leg lifts on the side to work the medius muscle we were talking about right here. It's also working a little bit of the inner thigh muscle. If you want to work more the inner thigh, then you go across. And if you want to do a compound move, you can go side and across. Feels good, huh? All right, other side. So here you are, up and down. So humid. I changed my clothes because I was soaking wet, and I'm already feeling wet again. I started changing my clothes like 3 or 4 times a day. And up, across, compound move out and across. Just a few. You're feeling it, right? And especially this leg, because you already did the other leg. And the support leg is also working. And since the leg gets tired here and now is the support leg, yeah. All right, behind your chair, you're just going to kick back, try not to arch that way or anyway, so very nice straight back, and just crunch the butt. So little crunches on the butt and squeeze every time you lift your leg. So right there. See, my heart rate went up a little bit. All right, other leg, up and down. Whoops, I'm kicking the bar. Just right there. All right, good job. All right, step back. Extend the arms. And be like a table. Bend the knees and extend. Bend the knees and extend. Keep your head right there. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Keep going. Just a few more.
extend, and bend, extend, one more, bend, and extend. Curve your back like an angry cat, and then look up like a happy cow in the rain. And curl, drop your head, and look up. One foot in front, stretching the calf in back, so don't open the foot, keep it in so that the heel stretches and the calf muscle stretches. I hope you can see it. And I'll show you. You're like that. And the more you bend the knee, the more it tries to stretch in the back. Alright, switch leg. So you have the other leg. Face up. The more you bend the knee, the more it stretches. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Very nice. Come on back. You can put one foot on your chair like that. And then push the hip forward so that the calf stretches again. And then the other foot. Let me show you something I have here. This is supposed to be for, I bought it at Walmart. Sports academies maybe have it. It was supposed to be a Gold's Gym brand, I think. It's supposed to help you with your back. And you can use it the easy way like this to stretch your calf or the other leg. And if you want more intensity, then you turn it the other way because it's more inclined, and then you stretch your calf right there. Do things with plantar fascialis. Sometimes there's pain in the heel. I had that, and I think it's because the ligament that goes around your bottom of your foot and then the heel and connects to the twin muscles in your calves, the gastrocnemius muscles, that ligament gets tight and you need to stretch it. And when you stretch it, it stops putting pressure on the heel, and so it's not painful anymore. So this exercise is excellent for that. However, it can also be a tear. If you have a tear and the stretches are not helping but they are getting them worse, then you have to stop doing the stretches. Let it heal. A lot of people don't want to let things heal because they want to continue to exercise. But sometimes we need to let our bodies heal so that we can continue to exercise. So don't do things that will make you hurt, that will set you back, and then you won't be able to exercise. Like, don't go to a gym and try to do a class. Start slow, start on your own, start doing, and then when you feel like, oh, I'm more movable, oh, I can lift heavy, then by all means, graduate and go to the gym. But until then, I'm putting videos all the time. Tell your friends, tell people, you know, this crazy lady talks a lot and is entertaining. And then the exercises go fast. Like this one is already 23 minutes. So 20 minutes of exercise is pretty dang good. And I hope it helps you. So as always, be good, be happy, and behave. And I'll see you next time.